What's going on, Pack Rats? Welcome back to another episode of the Hut Draft. Today we are going to be doing heaviest players. It was suggested 2 weeks ago because there wasn't a suggestion in the last week's episode. So we are going up to 80,000 with the cap now. We have almost 450,000 pucks. And we're going to start things off with the left winger here, and we're going heaviest draft, as I said before. So what we're going to do is we're going to bring out all 5 players on the screen right now. We're going to flip them over to show off their weight, and then we are going to be picking the heaviest players. So far we have done speed, we have done shot, and we have done best checking. And it looks like right from the get-go we are picking up Mikhail Bodker for the first one. So pretty much that's what we're going to be doing through each of these players. And guys, I really do not know when the next episode of Sunday Slumming is going to come out. You guys are enjoying these. I've been enjoying these. It's just been an all-around good time. We're definitely going to finish the series before the end of NHL 16. But until then, we're just going to be doing Hut drafts until then. So let's move on to the next position. Moving on to the center position, I'm going to guess out of this lineup, ooh, we might get Anze Kopitar out of here. By a pound, it's looking like we are getting Anze Kopitar. That silver scared me with 215, 6'4" coming in, but by a pound, we are picking up Kopitar for our first center. Right wingers coming at you right here. And, oh, it might be John Scott All-Star Game. How many John Scott All-Star Games are left? 4 of them. Okay, it looks like we should be fine. 260. That's going to be a hard one to beat. And it is going to be John Scott All-Star Game, the 86 overall. But since we actually have a John Scott 99 overall on our team, as we learned last time, we cannot really put in one of these other cards without having to quick sell our 99 overall. So it's looking like we're going to put John Scott on the right winger here. Going to have to throw on a change position for him, but John Scott's going to be our first right winger. Moving on to the left defenseman right here, and I'm going to be honest, I have no clue who this might be. It is going to be Jake Muzzin after that one, registering at 214, standing at 6'1". Jake Muzzin is going to be the first left defenseman for the team. Following up with the right defenseman here, and it might be Pietrangelo or Klingberg, but since we have 2 Klingbergs right here, we're going to be looking at Savard as well. So it is a good thing we looked at the team of the week, Savard, because he is coming in at 219, heavier than Pietrangelo, who was 201, and heavier than Koska, who was 210. He would have been the second pick. So we're going to pick up a Daniel Savard team of the week card. We are hopping right in it with the goalies, and I'm kind of excited for the goalies because usually the bigger goalies in the ring, or in the league, you got Bishop and you got Pecorine, or a few that I'm thinking of. Lundqvist, I think he's relatively tall. Vasilevsky is a pretty tall goalie, so hopefully one of these tall goalies is going to come up when we search these, and so we can pick them up because usually, oh, what the crap? Are you serious? Oh, I got gypped. Well, it's looking like we're getting Zatkov as one of our goalies because freaking Pepe Hockey Club has screwed us out, and hopefully it didn't go on for that much longer. Looks like the next time we search, we might have a better option, but it's looking like we're getting Zatkov because someone's trying to corner the market on these goalies. Starting this off with the second line, and who can we get here? Hopefully it's Palat on this one. Let's see, we got 195, 185, 211, 190. Oh man, it's looking like we're getting Anderson off of this one. Going back for the second center on the team, we got big boy Brian Boyle coming on to the team from Tampa Bay at 244, 6'7". We got a lot of big guys on Tampa Bay, so we're going to be picking him up for the team. Moving on to the right wingers here. Hopefully we can get some more firepower on the team because right now we're kind of struggling with it. It's looking like we are picking up Randell from Boston. Could have been better, but this is the team that we are drafting right here. Back to the left defense, we got Muslin on our first go-around. Hopefully we can pick up Phaneuf or Green on this one. Wouldn't you know it, we couldn't do it because we are picking up Reinhart out of Edmonton on this one. Coming in at a 217-pounder, 3 pounds heavier than Dion Phaneuf, so we are getting Reinhart out of Edmonton. Going up with the right defenseman right now. Okay, hopefully we can pick up Shattenkirk or Hamonic, but Dan Boyle might be the heaviest one here. And it's actually going to be Ristolainen out of Buffalo on this one. So 220 pounds is going to be beating out Hamonic. So Ristolainen for the other right defenseman. Coming in with the goalies now. Hopefully we can get one of these bigger guys. So it's looking like Robbie Leonard is going to be the goalie for our team. Hopefully he performs well. Sometimes he doesn't like to. So hopefully this is one of the times where he actually has a good game whenever I use him on my team. Back at the left wingers now. We're looking for some better players, some skillful guys. And I'm not hopeful about what I'm seeing in front of me right now. We are going to be picking up Ray Bork on this one. Okay, back for the third line centers on this one. We've gotten Kopitar. He's like the best player. There's Kopitar again, so we're going to go one more. Ooh, we might be picking up Joe Thornton over here. 218 is Bugstad. Filppula probably not going to do it. Thornton is 220. So Anze Kopitar, we already have him, so we are picking up Jumbo Joe Thornton for the third center on our team. Going with the third right winger on the squad. Hopefully, maybe Patrick Hornqvist might be it. Doubt Ryan Callahan is going to win this one. Justin Williams, 189 right now, is going to be it. He's kind of like a stockier guy, especially when he plays on the team. So Ryan Callahan is going to be our third right winger. Coming in with the final left defenseman pairings right here. We need some big guys on the team, and holy cow, Roman Josi might be it for our team. 70,000. Oh no, I don't have enough time to flip through it. But John Carlson is going to be the defenseman that we're going to get. I saw that was the last one available, and the price has already ended on it, but John Carlson is going to be it, coming in at 212 pounds. The final right defenseman for the team. Who are we looking to pick up on this one? Maybe it's McQuaid. 209 pounds might be kind of hard to beat on this one, but oh, Edmondson. Coming out of St. Louis with the 210 pounder. Final lineup right here. We're looking at left wingers for the team. This is the final line for the forwards that we're looking at. Ooh, maybe we might get a team of the week Abdelkader. Quite possibly. How many are left? There's 15 Justin Abdelkaders. We're going to swing over there and try and pick them up real quick. Here we go. Final right winger for the team. Not seeing a whole lot of options with this one, and we are going to pick up Panik for the last spot on the team. Almost missed the center. Skipped right over him. I was too excited to pick that final spot on the team, but center is going to be the final position, and it looks like we might get... Oh, his brother is like 15 pounds heavier than him. Okay, it's looking like we are going to pick up a regular Jordan Stahl. So that is going to be it for the Hut Draft as far as picking the players. I'm going to go assemble the team, and I'll see you when I get there. So here's the team in front of you that we have gathered from the auction house. We got everybody we wanted. We have 300,000 pucks left over because, let's be honest, some of the heavy guys aren't the best players out there. I mean, we did get Team of the Week Justin Abdelkader, Kopitar, Thornton, and Carlson. But other than that, there's not too many superstars. And as you can see, we have aligned them and put them in order from heaviest on line 1 to lightest on line number 4. We got pretty heavy centermen. The right wing are pretty light aside from John Scott, but overall it's a pretty good team, very, very heavy, and we're hoping Robbie Leonard can keep us in this game. So we're going to hop into the game right now. Right off the rip, he's going to win the face-off. He's going to try and throw it over to Holt, and John Scott is just going to lay him out. Early on, we're trying to pass back to Leonard. Leonard comes out to play. It skates right by it, and I'm like, oh no, this is a terrible sign. Look at all these stick lifts. 1, 2, going for 3 right here. He's coming in front of me. Stick lift number 4, stick lift number 5, and he still gets around me and still puts it past Leonard. And I'm like, this is not good. He's going up 1-0 right here, and look at this beautiful 1-T by Boyle. God, what are you going to do? These players aren't known for their shooting. Carlson, though, is going to take the puck in himself. He's going to try and do some work with it. He's going to get around, dangle it a little bit, and then he's going to walk out front, hit it right off the blocker. We're going to get the rebound, though, and then we're going to throw it straight across to Mikhail Bodker, who's left wide open. And we're tying this puppy up 1-1 early on in this game. Next developing player here, we got Kane, and I just got selfless and careless right here, decided to trip him. You know what? I can go ahead and stop him on the penalty shot, but then halfway through the penalty shot, I remembered that my triangle wasn't working properly, so I couldn't dive out in front of him and get him, so I had to play real goaltender, and as you can see, he got him around me right here. I picked the right side, but then Robbie Leonard decided to do somewhat of a kick save, and yeah, didn't work out. End of the first period, score is pretty close. Off the rip right here, we're going to win it. And then we're just going to put an onslaught onto Patrick Waugh for the next, 30 seconds here. Other than NHL 16, I've been playing Pokemon Go. Not going to deny it. It was my generation when it first came out. I was in 2nd grade. Played the absolute mess out of that game. So it's been fun. Been going outside with my friends, getting sunburnt, doing that whole shindig, at least for the next month while it is popular. But NHL 16, these hut drafts have kind of blown up, so I've been doing them as much as I can, and I'm going to be putting out a lot more of them here soon. But in the end, and one more good save to cap off this rally, we're trying to get more goals in front of his net, not going to do it. And Abdelkader, I attribute this goal to him. Look at that, working, gets to Ristolainen, and he comes down and buries it over Patrick Waugh. And this game is tied up 2-2 going in to the end of the second period. As you can see, shots are absolutely lopsided, 27-8 at the end of the second period, so we should be able to have this one. But then again, he has 7 legends on his team. You'll see his team at the end of the game, but we are going to lose the face-off, and Niedermayer's going to get smoked by Boyle there. Love it. And then Gilmore's going to come down and get smoked by Ristolainen. And then I was like, okay, the whole team is popping off on all cylinders. And then Leonard almost lets a squeaker in right there. Manages to flop around and cover the puck. Huge sigh of relief right there, and we're trying to throw it over. John Scott's going to get the shot, and then Patrick Waugh just throws it right out to Abdelkader. I love how he's one of the most expensive players on our team, and he gets the most garbage goal of all right here. And look at that hit. That's the hit in real time. We're going to revisit that one later at the end of the game once I can slow-mo, give a little bit of a commentary on the hit. And look at that. Accidental drop pass right off the crossbars, not going to find the back of the net, and I'm glad the game didn't lag out right here, because watch this, can't get it, and then it glitches and goes through the net and sits in the back of the net. Thank heavens it didn't recognize it as a goal, and we are going to end this one with a 3-2 victory right here using the heaviest players that we could get in the hut draft. So that is going to do it for our team. Robin Lehner standing strong in the crease in this one, pulling out the victory for the home squad. And here's the hits. John Scott laying Brett Hull out at the start of the game. Ouch right there. Ristolainen hitting McKinnon, going for the Duncan Keith tomahawk chop right there. Then we got Muzzin laying Ben out. And yeah, he's not too impressed in the box right here. And then Boyle hitting Niedermayer. This way, he's a legend. He's flying around the net and still is going to get the hand pass off to his team. Play should have been called right there. But you know what? I'll allow it. And here's this hit. McKinnon comes inches away from taking out Edmondson's face right here. Then he's going to go around to the scrotum split. He's going to sit there, ole, a little bit of a dance. I guess he's a dancer right there. I can clearly see it in his form. And then he's going to fall around, do the goal celebration right here. Then he's going to pretzel his way out and lay on the ice and accept defeat. And Muzzin right here pushing Patrick Kane out of the zone with that hit. And then I found out after the game that he was actually one of the top 100 players on the PlayStation Network. Granted, he did lose more games than he has won, but it's still fun to play against somebody who's played that many games. Over 2,000 games played. No, over 2,500 games played, and he had a great team, as you'll see here in the background. But that is going to do it for this episode of the Hut Draft Heaviest Players Edition. If you have a suggestion for what you want the next episode to be, go ahead and put it in the comments section. I'm definitely reading all suggestions. And if you could, please drop a like on the video if you enjoyed it, and subscribe to the channel if you are new. And until next time, guys, this is PackDaddy. I'm out.